Sorry, guys. We got 28 seconds, so I might as well just restart everything.
Power off.
Yeah.
Power on.
I don't know what's going on. We're just gonna... I got 60 seconds anyway,
Left
so
channel
just...
connected. Right channel connected.
Connect to Bluetooth. What is going on? So, yeah. I'm gonna have to call Spectrum tomorrow. If TikTok went dark, there's no storms here. If TikTok went dark, that's because this is the first time I forgot to take my... See, it's not even connecting to Bluetooth. What the heck? Essentially, my Wi-Fi keeps restarting itself. And I don't know why. And it keeps doing that. So, it's not... It's pissing me off because how the heck am I supposed to do any kind of streaming if my computer won't connect? What is happening? Okay, fine. We're just gonna play from my laptop because you just want to be a dick, so don't fucking care right now. Anyways, a lot of issues happening, so yeah. Anyways, I apologize. This is great. So on TikTok, I just lost a ton of viewers who thought my stream ended, and on YouTube, my stream did end. And it's happened the last 3 times. Sorry, guys. I'm livid because this keeps happening, and if TikTok also went dark, then I know it is not YouTube, it is my Wi-Fi signal. And so far, the last 3 times that I've streamed, all 3 times, my YouTube stream has ended after an hour or an hour and a half. So, yeah. Now I know exactly what it is, and it's like, what? I can't even call to upgrade my Wi-Fi if it's gonna keep restarting like this. I can't, so... I literally today went online to see what other options I have, and unfortunately Spectrum is the only option I can go with, and for those who don't know, Spectrum is the absolute worst when it comes to internet service, and they are known for constantly crashing. So, I can pay to have a faster speed, which does absolutely nothing for the fact that they keep restarting. TikTok, give me 10 seconds. I'm gonna take this off of Wi-Fi just for safety. Okay. And YouTube, yes. So, anyone on YouTube, I had 7 people watching. Now I think I might only have 1. That's what's been happening. All 3 times, I just looked it up right now. All 3 times that I have streamed lately, it has shut off after like an hour and a half. And it turns out it was just my Wi-Fi. So they'll be getting a very angry phone call tomorrow, for sure. So, yeah, so I'm back on YouTube and I'm back on TikTok, but that is what's happening. It's absolutely stupid. Like, if you're gonna give me Wi-Fi, why are you gonna be restarting it every evening? Every evening there's a... Oh, Spectrum is the absolute worst. On my apartment complex, I have 2 options. I can get the slowest AT&T speed, and that's it. I think they call it like AT&T Air or something. Or I can get Spectrum. That's literally the only options that I have. Spectrum is always dropping consistently. They have not let me lower my rate, and like I obviously, like, for a brand new person it's $50, so I'm paying higher than that. And I was considering upgrading because I thought it was the Wi-Fi speeds. So yeah, Book Lounge. The only thing about that is that you risk security. You risk like a cybersecurity. Chloe, the only internet I can have is AT&T or Spectrum. Nothing else is available from my address. So if I go directly to my computer, then I risk the security that my router gives me. But the thing is, it's my modem that just keeps restarting. Like when I look over and YouTube's done, like my router is barely blinking back to Wi-Fi. The reason why it didn't affect TikTok in the past is because normally when I stream, I put TikTok on data, so I don't have it on Wi-Fi, and I have YouTube on Wi-Fi. So this entire time, I thought my Wi-Fi just couldn't handle the YouTube stream, when really my Wi-Fi was just resetting itself every time. It's fantastic. Yeah, I wish I had another option. I really do wish I had another option. I'm down to look at mom and pop options if they're available for my address. But so far, everything I've seen, the only ones available is Spectrum and the slowest AT&T. So it's fan-freaking-tastic. If I had 1,000 subscribers, then I could stream straight from my phone and use data. But if I don't have 1,000 subscribers, I could still stream using my phone. Why the heck Spotify was stopping? I want to cuss right now. Like, I'm just not in a good mood. Not in a good mood. Tired, stomach ache, ready to chuck a laptop at the wall. But anyways, Dakota, find a few creepers and just destroy them for me. Smash something. Anyways, if I go live via my phone, I can't have, like, I'm using OBS to put the banner on my YouTube stream, and the book lounge, literally the only AT&T stream, the only AT&T I have available to my address is the slowest speed. So it's meant for like work from home, basic necessities, but not for streaming. So it is the opposite. Like, it would be consistent, but I wouldn't be able to stream. So it defeats the whole purpose. Like, literally, when I type my address into AT&T, that is the only option available for my address. Gem Jar, I'm trying to enjoy my read. I'm trying to enjoy it, but when my YouTube stream shuts off, and then apparently TikTok shut off for a bit, which luckily TikTok gives you, like, I think like a 1-minute grace period to come back on before it turns off the live entirely. Spotify stopped connecting, my computer stopped connecting to my Bluetooth speaker. Like, everything happened in the last like 5 minutes. Like, I'm what pisses me off is that this only happens when I'm streaming. When I'm streaming, it's always in the evening. In the evening is when this whole Wi-Fi situation happens. It never happens during the day. So, it could be because, like, they cut my cable twice, and then they split my cable with my neighbor, and they tell me that it's not going to affect anything, but I know it is. It's gonna be a conversation with them tomorrow. It is. It is definitely going to be a conversation with them tomorrow. It's going to be a long... I basically got to get ready for a 4-hour long conversation with Spectrum, but... And then what I hate is they're always like, well, you got to connect straight to the modem. I'm like, I want to, and I can, but connecting to the modem doesn't stop the Wi-Fi from resetting. So... sorry, guys. I think it's just a moody night. I apologize. And then you keep climbing all over the computer to get to the plants. Yes, you. I am talking to you. Where are you? Anyways, how's everyone's book going now that we're back? It's just also like, Chloe, it's just how the connections are built. Not every apartment has every connection available. It's not a signal thing. Every single apartment is different with their... Usually newer apartments have access to everything. Mine's not a newer apartment. So mine just only has access to those two based on the cabling system. Yeah. I just want to stream with you guys. I want to have reading sprints with you guys. I never started the timer. I'm just going to put 2 minutes on there. I don't want you back there. If you go back there one more time, I'm closing my door. Anyways, I apologize. But yes. So, like, for example, we had more than 20 people in this room. And if they think the live is shut down, they leave. YouTube, I'm happy you guys came back, but it's like, how do I continue with the stream? How do I continue building this? And then the Wi-Fi does that. It really makes me not want to go live anymore because I think, what's the point? It's going to shut down in an hour anyways. And I know that's not the right thinking. This is just... I need pork chops. I need a snow cone. Man. Dakota, it's just Spectrum. It's just Spectrum. Like, it really ticks me off because they are the absolute worst with internet. Like I said, they've cut my cable twice. The third time, they cut my cable to split it with my neighbor. They've, like, the lawn guys have mowed over our cables before. Like, that in itself, like, they're not burying it correctly. And then, there's times they said, oh, we came out there and we worked. And I'm like, I've been here all day, nobody came. So it's just, like, they're just the worst company to deal with. And... what are you doing? Can you not play there? Do you have to play there? Yes, you. TikTok, you guys can see Xena, right? Because she's just a mess right now. It's not as stable because then you're talking about Wi-Fi over ground connection, and there can be interference. And in apartment complexes, there's always some kind of interference. Yeah, Spectrum is absolutely horrible. One time they kept telling me to do all this troubleshooting, and finally I took the modem to the store and I'm like, this isn't working. And they're like, oh, hey, it's not working. It was a long thing. What I hate the most is their process for any kind of refund or compensation is like a month long, which deters you from seeking any kind of compensation for anything. I do have a Wi-Fi booster. I have a Wi-Fi booster. The problem is my modem keeps resetting. So the Wi-Fi booster only boosts the signal that it's getting. The signal itself is resetting. And it's frustrating. And this is the first time I've seen it happen across everything. Because again, my phone's normally in data mode so that there's no interruption. So it disconnected my home computer. It disconnected, it just... Oh, Spectrum's, it's horrible. They monopolize, but they are horrible. I thought AT&T was bad. Spectrum's the worst, for sure. Google, I think I looked up their internet option and it's not available for my address. So, alright, hotspot would not work. It's reliant on, hotspot wouldn't work. Alright guys, 30 minutes on the clock. Happy sprinting. did that go for everyone? There we go. There we go. I'm getting pretty far. Wait, where did I stop? Hang on. That one. Ba, 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 ba. I'm starting to memorize these songs. I think like my boss started playing this in the office the other day and I'm like, wait, this is my reading music. What are you listening to? After 3, yes, Gem Jar, please, please go to sleep, please. I think I'll do 2 more sprints. Black Dagger Brotherhood. I haven't heard of that one before. I want to look this up. Let me see. There we go. Now in 30 minutes left of the book. What to do? What to do? Well, Gem Jar, we're not going to be, you know, bad influences or anything, but just saying. By J.R. Ward. J.R. Ward, I've never read any books by them, but I've seen their TikTok videos. They seem very hilarious. In person. I'm reading Uprooted. I love Zad's story. TV series just came out. So the TV series for Black Dagger Brotherhood just came out. I'm reading a closed door mafia romance called Promised Vows. Nice. Have I read a mafia romance mafia? I don't think I have. No, I don't think I ever have. Let's see. I'm sorry. Black Dagger Brotherhood has vampires? Okay. I have to look into this series. I may not be a huge fan of romance, but if you write it correctly and include vampires, not opposed. On Passion Flicks? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Passion Flicks sounds like something, what's the Christian version of it? Like, I don't know why I'm thinking like Passion of the Christ and like Passion Flicks. Really? Is this the Christian? No, it's other. This is like the book Praise. Just because it says praise doesn't mean it belongs in the Christian section. Halfway through an Ember in the Ashes. I was just getting some of my mini books sorted, and I have the Ember in the Ashes mini books that I keep staring at because I want to read that series. She writes it correctly. Okay. All right, that is a good pitch. That is a very good pitch. Okay. I mean, J.R. Ward, like I said, I've only seen the TikTok videos, and they seem hilarious. Very outspoken. Absolutely love that. Okay. You're not on my priority list, but I'm eyeballing you. Especially written in 2005. 2005, you had to write it correctly because it wasn't something that was so popular. Like, smut was so frowned upon that you had to write it correctly. So that's also good. So you have a couple of love stories, but you also have this war against Lesser who hate the vampires. Aha. Okay, sounds like one, but it's not. I may or may not be judging based on the book covers. It's a whole thing. I think you'll love it. I hope so. I actually, speaking of vampires, I had been hearing everyone talking about Bury Your Bones in the Midnight Soil by V. Schwab. And I had heard about this book, and everyone's like, it's amazing, it's great, it's wonderful. But then someone pitched it correctly and said vampires. And I was like, continue. So I got the book. So I'm excited to start that at some point. The book covers are blah. Yeah, I'm actually looking at a book cover. I guess it's like, I'm looking at options and like the pure, ooh. I don't know what language you are, but I like that. But the one that's like all red is okay. The one that has like the half-naked dude on the cover, not needed. Not needed. Yes, dude, it has vampires. I know. Nope, nobody said anything. Nobody like, oh yeah, it's vampires and there's lesbians and there's, and I'm like, whoa, hold up. Are we talking about the same book everyone else is talking about? Because nobody has said anything. What are you talking about? So, yeah, Bury Your Bones in Midnight Soil sounds very intriguing. I'm writing definitely as romance. Again, I don't, if romance is written where it's not distracting, like, in order for it not to be distracting, it can't be the overall plot. To me. So, if it's not the main plot, but it goes well with the main plot and it's not distracting, I don't mind it. The problem that I have is these days, a lot of authors just want to write romance, they want to write smut, and they just write it for the sake of writing it. And it's so rare to find a book that's written so well where you're still thinking about the plot, and sure, there's a really good romance scene that comes by, but you're not so distracted. Like, it's hard to explain, but if it's a good mesh, which again is rare these days because of how easy it is to write books, if it's a good mesh, I don't mind it. So especially if a book is older, if it's a successful book and it's like older than like 15 years, then I'm more likely to even read that because I'm like, okay, all right, it wasn't as popular back then, so I'm very intrigued. The original covers are better. I don't know what the, so like I'm looking at the editions on Goodreads, but I don't know when the covers were released. I know like from book number 1, the cover that's like all red with the black text is probably my favorite one, because a lot of the other ones are just like people. Just people. It has a few hot scenes, but it's not the point of the series. I can appreciate that. Like I said, I loved Serpents in the Wings of Night. Loved Serpents in the Wings of Night. The rest of the series, I'm not too keen on, but book 1 is definitely mwah. I remember I was reading that book on a live and wondered if I should keep reading it on live because Vampires with Just check out Toothsucker? Why does that not sound like a book I would want to check out? Let's see. May I could talk about this series all day. Okay, let me see. I mean, this kind of sounds like what's the parody, the Twilight parody that came out in a movie? Something sucks. I forget what it's called. Cyberpunk Future. Wait, is this like a zombie that wants to eat teeth? Is that what I'm getting out of this synopsis? Because this is, I can't say I'll read it. I will say it's intriguing. Definitely intriguing. Yes, oh my god. The feelings and the I like the high stakes emotions in romance. I love slow burn. I want you to really build on, like, show me why it evolves to where it is. I love high stakes in the relationship. I love to understand the emotion. When books are like, oh my god, he's hot. Oh my god, she's sexy. Oh, he's so hot. Oh, she wore these flying leathers. Oh, he put on this shirt that was too tight and one button fell off. None of that is calling my attention. Unpopular opinion. My chair, my woman. Not attractive. At all. Eye roll. Big eye roll. Very huge distraction. Just, no. No. If you have that audio on your video, unfortunately, I'm sorry. I will scroll that video so fast. Again, unpopular opinion. There's that disclaimer. Yeah, there's the Twilight. Oh, yeah, the Twilight parody. Yes. What up, Peyton? Hello. Like, and I flew right through it. It's just the synopsis isn't Like I said, it's interesting. This would definitely be like, hey, book club, read this. But, Toothsucker. It's a very interesting title. Love while they fight the bad guys, so definitely a plot. Sometimes I move for those books, but not always. What up, Katie? Hi. Hello. I know, like I said, I don't mind romance, and I understand how romance definitely adds to the stakes of a plot, and I get that. It's just, dang, man, like I have to stop listening to book talk because a lot of the times the books they recommend, I'm like, I didn't. The Can't Spell Treason Without T, that whole series, I forget what the actual series is called. The flirty banter is so excessive that I DNF'd it. I DNF'd the series. I couldn't. I haven't tried Filthy Rich Fae. I don't think I've even like read the synopsis for that one. I don't think I have read the synopsis for that one. I'm really hoping I like burying our bones in the midnight soil. God, that's just, it's not so hard to remember, but it is kind of hard to remember. Oh, 30 minutes on the clock. Happy sprinting, everybody. How did that go for everyone? Xena, where are you going? I need you to leave it alone. Can you leave it alone, please? Xena. Come here. Come here. Yes, come here. Hello! How's it going? 40% through Oathbound? Nice. It's really complex. I felt like Oathbound was definitely... It's definitely different from the other books. It took me a bit to get into it because there's a lot of brand new information. But... I just got through like a crazy part of Glass Storm. So I'm definitely reading it a lot faster. Are you getting off? You can get off if you want. I just don't want you rubbing on the mic. What do you want to do? Thank you. So, let me see. I am on page... Yay, I have 190 pages left in the book. Not sure where this is going, but all aboard. Just got under an hour left. Yeah, Gem Jar, because staying with us all night long is all that matters. Sure. That cat doesn't get into my computer again. Xena? Okay, you can stay there. That's fine. I'm sorry. You're okay. Distracted with the storms in my area. What area do you live in? Because I know we were expecting potential storms, but I don't think it ever touched DFW. But I know, like, north of us. Let me see. I know, like, just north of us, it was like a long strain of storms. Gabriella, I think this is going to be the last sprint. As of right now, I will say it's the last sprint. And we'll see how I feel. Let them burn. Nice. Central Ohio. Okay, yeah, you're a bit far north. Just a bit far north. Let me see. Where are these storms? Excuse me. Let's see if this loads. Okay. Oh, is it? Oh, has it just, like, not arrived here yet? Okay, I lie. We might get storms, like, in the middle of the night. It's weird, because these storms are kind of, like, splitting off. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna get. Oh, dang. Yeah, let's look at Ohio real quick. Yeah, that's a big old storm. That's a big line. Goes from, like, what state is this? Goes from Kentucky through Ohio into Pennsylvania, up through one of the lakes. Like, yeah, that's a biggie storm. It's a biggie storm. Haven't gotten a single tear yet. Only one drop. Oh, fell into lava. I've done the fall into lava with diamond gear, and that's just heartbreaking. I haven't tried riding those new that new mob that you can, like, ride over lava. I haven't done that yet. Almost halfway through. Rock, paper, scissors. What is that? What is that? Rock, paper, scissors. Let's see. To last 2 diamond sets. Yes, because I'm like, I keep forgetting, like, Xbox automatically saves. I think there's a way to turn that off, and I just haven't. Rock, paper, scissors. By Alice Feeney, I believe. A mystery book. This almost feels like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the movie. I mean, I'm sure they're not destroying each other. Just reading off the synopsis, but that's the first thing I thought of. They go on a vacation, and one of them wants to destroy the other. But little do they know, the other also wants to destroy the one. 87% through King of Wrath. Dude, I have never done netherite armor in Minecraft. Yes, guys, we are having a Minecraft / book chat, because that's how we do in this channel. I've never gotten netherite, but it's my understanding that you have to go under lava for netherite. I gotta do... I have not been active on Minecraft as much since netherite came out. Like, I barely hopped on maybe 2 weeks ago. But it was just finding a village and building a base. I still have not done the whole netherite thing. So, I'm a-learning. It's good, but it keeps changing. I love... Okay, a good mystery book that I can't predict. I love it. Like, I read 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. And it was a book club pick. I'm like, cool, let's read it. I normally don't care much about mystery or thrillers. And, like, on chapter 9, there was a huge twist. This book is, like, borderline fantasy. Not exactly. But it had such an awesome twist. I'm like, I can't figure out what's happening. My friend had, like, this notebook just full of notes on, like, who is tied to this, did what. Like, it was definitely, like, a whodidit situation. But it... Such a crazy twist. Such a crazy plot twist. Like... That is a mystery book I would love to reread. I already know how it ends. I wasn't too keen on the ending, but unpredictable to its core. Absolutely love it. It's faster for sure, but you can find it elsewhere. Yeah, I have to look at more videos on how to find netherite, how to mine it. I have to do that for sure, because like even obsidian, half the time I don't look for obsidian, I make it. Just get some water and some lava and I just make it. So I just gotta figure it out. I feel like playing Minecraft all of a sudden. Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sorry, Glitchy's looking at me. I'm trying to figure out if she wants to come over here or not. That's the way to go. Heck yes. Yes, that's the way to go. Especially, I don't know, in Minecraft, I've never fought a dragon. So my Minecraft is always peaceful survival because I love building things from scratch. I like having to work for something, but I don't like creepers popping up on me. I don't like bows and arrows being I like to peacefully build things from scratch. So I did the dragon once and that was it. I would need like netherite or something. Hang on. Rena Camp, Anna Huang. That's the King of Wrath? I think that's the one. Like, I'm picturing a tannish white cover. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking about, yeah. God of Wrath. God of Wrath. No, I'm thinking about Wrath by John Gwynne? Is that even a name? Is that even the name of one of his books? Yeah, it is! Ha 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 ha, I had that right. My daughter got an orange kitten for her. I named it Unicorn! Oh my gosh! She's just gonna cuddle it and love on it. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. And orange cats are fun. I almost got an orange cat, but then I found Xena. She has orange cat brain. It's fine. The author's name. Yeah. So much wrath. There's For She Is Wrath. The Wrath of the Fallen. Water's Wrath. Champagne Wrath. Reign of Wrath. Okay, now I'm going a little too far down. Oh, kitten for her birthday. Alright, Book Lounge, thank you so much for hopping on. I do try to do these weeknights. I should have a schedule posted next week. I normally post my updates on TikTok for now. I'm still working on posting on YouTube. But, yeah, I hope to see you in here more often in the evenings. It has been fantastic. Thank you for joining us. Creepers avoid cats within a 6-block... What? Do they really? Because I grow my villages to have these cats. Are you serious? Oh, but 6 blocks from the cat, right? So I would have to, like, to make my base creeper proof, I would have to like have all the cats inside my base. Champagne of Wrath. Yeah, I mean, looking at the cover, it looks just like it sounds. Yeah, I scrolled too far. Book Lounge. I am not on Twitter, and I am rarely on Instagram, but I'm definitely more heavily on TikTok and trying to migrate to YouTube. I do TikTok lives and YouTube lives at the same time. Eventually, I'm hoping my YouTube lives will get a little bit of an upgrade on the look, but I just haven't had time to go through that. Want a kitten? No, I'm good. I'm good on kittens. The sky's already lightning. Ooh, be safe. I'm telling you, if you're in that storm's path, it looks... Usually when it's a long line, that's when you know it's going to be very tough. Thanks for the heart puff! You gonna set it to when they explode, they won't break blocks? I could. I gotta play more with it. My nephews think I play boring. Is there a cat in there? Where's my other cat? Where's Xena? You better not be my cat. Okay, that was not my cat. Okay, cool. Last sprint of the night. Let's get it going. Last sprint of the night. Just even earlier for reading. don't like this part of the book. It's moments like these. It's moments like these when you're like, but this is young adult. You can't do that in young adult. That's horrible. Like, because I know what year this book was written, like, Pierce Brown took notes from Victoria Aveyard. That was horrible. Why would you do that? 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 That was horrible. I mean, it's not worse than Pierce Brown, but WTF, mate. WTF. Oh my gosh. I'm probably gonna finish this book without y'all, because I'm probably gonna be reading it throughout the day tomorrow, because I only have... ¿Cuántas páginas tengo? Aquí me quedan... How many pages is this book? I have 170-ish, 165 pages left. So, I'm either finishing this tomorrow night, or I'm gonna have whatever the next book is tomorrow night, because I think I'll be reading this throughout the day. Because I need to know. I'm probably gonna, like, read a few chapters in bed. If I don't stop now, this chair's comfy. If I don't stop now, I'm not gonna... I can't stay on a little longer. I have not read... No, that is one of the series that I have next up. Like, I have to read it. I have the books. I haven't read them. But I need to read them. I need to read Realm Breaker, because she's always talking about that too. So, I was trying to do, like, a mystery pull out of my TBR jar, and the book that I pulled was Powerless. I've always said that I will always read Red Queen first before I read Powerless, because Powerless was heavily inspired by Red Queen. So it's like, I want to make sure I have the OG under my belt before I ever read Powerless. But I do have Realm Breaker. I love everything Victoria Aveyard stands for. Follow that woman. Instagram, TikTok, wherever she is. Follow Victoria Aveyard. She's up here. She's a beast. She's awesome. Freaking love her page. So, anyways. Oh, hi, Xena. She's curling up on her toys. I haven't seen her do that in so long. Are you... What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, well, I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody, and then you and me can play a little bit. Alright, everybody. Her maps are amazing. I heard that the German book of... Hey, leave that alone. There was, I think it was a German book had like a fold out map. I ignore maps in fantasy books, which is okay, because apparently the first edition of her hardcover books don't have any maps. Okay. Alright. We'll see what that's like in the rest of the series. Anyways, YouTube! Thank you guys so much for joining in. I try to do these on on weeknights. I also am planning on posting a schedule starting next week on my TikTok account. I may post this on YouTube. I'm still trying to figure that out. I finally have plenty of time to think, because work has chilled significantly. So, YouTube, I will say goodnight to y'all first. Thank you so much for popping in. If you're almost done with your books, please finish reading them. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Everyone